Katie!
All right, well, so what goes up must come down, but who knew the celebrities and scientists aboard the historic all-female Blue Origin rocket ride to the edge of space and back would come down to a barrage of criticism?
Well, Chief Transportation Correspondent pilot May K. Beeler has the story. May K?
Yeah, surprising shade has been thrown at the world's newest space tourists, newly crowned as astronauts, for their all-female 11-minute rocket ride. So superstar singer Katy Perry, who you just saw, Oprah's bestie and journalist Gayle King, along with Blue Origin's Jeff Bezos' fiance, Lauren Sanchez, a rocket scientist, a bioastronautic scientist, and a film producer, all remarkably accomplished women in their respective fields, were crowned with the new titles of astronaut, since their space capsule propelled them to an altitude past 62 miles up, known as the Kármán line, and that's the internationally recognized boundary of space. But are they really astronauts? A title once reserved for NASA's best. Is it fair to describe them with the same title as Starliner Sunny Williams, Sally Ride, and other trailblazing women who spent decades of study and training preparing for spaceflight in vehicles they helped pilot or played a supporting role? Well, the FAA says, oh, not so fast. Don't add this to your resume just yet. The space agency's regulations may beg to differ. So this all-female crew may not technically be astronauts according to the FAA rules.
I'm not surprised that this conversation is now coming up. So, okay, what are the rules when it comes to the FAA?
So this is interesting. Since none of the members actually played a role in piloting the flight, they weren't at the controls. Perhaps they're better classified as space travelers rather than astronauts. That according to federal rules. Now, the New Shepard rocket and capsule, it was on autopilot. It was flown autonomously, taking direction from the ground crew. No input from the ladies on board. There was no pilot on board. The crew was essentially along for the ride. Now, the distinction of who does and doesn't deserve to be named an astronaut, well, it's a hot button issue with the popularity of space tourism, many criticizing the venture as luxuries for the rich and powerful. But it's going to be up to the discretion of the FAA whether these women were really astronauts. So if they participated in some safety aspect of it, they perhaps can be named astronauts. So we'll see what the FAA decides.
Well, right. I mean, definitely this is a conversation that we haven't had in years past, right? Because just everyday people can go up into space. But what does it cost to ride aboard a Blue Origin or any other flight with space tourism?
So with Blue Origin, the price is a mystery because a lot of these people are given the flight. We want you to go, Julian. We're going to give it to you because we want you to talk about it on TV. The few people that have paid, we don't know for sure, but one of the first people that went on Blue Origin years ago, $25 million.
Whoa.
Now on other, we're not saying it's that much, we don't know, they won't tell us. If you want to go sign up, you pay a $150,000 deposit just to get the process going. Now, if you want to go on Virgin Galactic or SpaceX or the space balloon, it can be $125,000 per seat, into the millions. And something really fun to tell you about. You can have a zero-G experience on Earth without going into space. So there is a way that astronauts train. They go on what's known as the Vomit Comet.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So fun.
And now they are opening this to the public for fun. So Kennedy Space Center has this, different locations around the country. You go on an airliner and it's like an all-day adventure, but you're actually weightless for a short amount of time. Guess how much that costs per ticket?
Oh man, I don't know.
Now it's a bargain compared to space travel. You're not going into space.
10 grand?
Close. $8,900.
That is a bargain.
They didn't say anything. I win, Price is Right. I get the experience, right?
You get the experience.
There you go.
You just have to fork over $800 or $900.
There we go.
Just don't eat before you go.
Oh,
Just
there we
saying.
go. That's a great
Smart
tip.
advice. Okay, all right. Our Chief Transportation Correspondent pilot, May K. Beeler. May K, we appreciate it. Ted, you hear that? For a little under 10 G's, you can experience weightlessness.
I like that, but I still want to go to space. Like I want to see the big blue marble from the vacuum of space. That's my goal, my dream. But
Bye.